And Senate President Tito Soto laid down the findings and recommendations of the Senate Committee of the Whole after its series of hearings on the alleged corruption in PhilHealth. Man Los Baños joins us with the details of that committee report. Man, are we looking at any charges finally?
Yes, Sean, after three committee hearings, the Senate Committee of the Whole has recommended the filing of both criminal and administrative charges against at least 9 PhilHealth officials on the alleged anomalies inside the agency. In his sponsorship speech this afternoon, Senate President Tito Soto said cases should be filed by the Ombudsman and the Justice Department after lawmakers unearthed what was dubbed as a multi-billion peso mafia scam within PhilHealth. Among those recommended to be charged is attorney Rodolfo Del Rosario, Senior Vice President for Legal Sector of the agency, along with all other officials and employees for their neglect of duty with their non-action on the pending cases filed before them on the alleged irregularities within the agency. The Senate recommends the filing of cases such as the violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Also in the list are Jovita Aragona, Senior Vice President for the Information Management Sector, and Calixto Gabuya, Acting Senior Manager for the IT Department. That is for the overpricing of IT supplies and the concealment or alteration of documents. The Senate recommends the two to be charged of falsification by a public officer or employee and violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Meanwhile, Health Secretary Francisco Duque, the third, who also sits as the chairman of the PhilHealth Board, is not off the hook, as the Senate also recommends that Duque and resigned PhilHealth President Ricardo Morales be charged for the improper and illegal implementation of the Interim Reimbursement Mechanism, or IRM. Also included in the list of officials who were recommended by the Senate to be charged in relation to the IRM implementation are Executive Vice President Arnel De Jesus, Senior Vice President for Fund Management Sector Renato Limshaco, Senior Vice President for Health Finance Policy Sector Israel Pargas, and other employees involved in the grave abuse of discretion and gross negligence in ascertaining IRM beneficiaries without valid criteria for distribution. The Senate recommends the filing of malversation of public funds or property, illegal use of public funds or property, and violation of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. The Senate also wants the same batch of officials to face trial on their failure to withhold tax liabilities of healthcare institutions to which they released IRM funds. Meanwhile, Sean, the Senate also recommends the filing of administrative case against Morales and Senior Vice President Dennis Mas for not implementing the board resolutions on courtesy resignations, which for them is clearly a neglect of duty and insubordination. Sean, the Senate is seeking the help of the Anti-Money Laundering Council to immediately investigate and determine whether the bank accounts of those PhilHealth officials and private entities that have been implicated in the malversation of PhilHealth funds could be considered as suspicious accounts.